Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for taking time out of your day to attend today's talk. We have a very special guest speaker here to share about his innovation, resilience, and the aspiration in making a meaningful impact on people's lives.
That's right. Our guest speaker today is a successful entrepreneur founding companies such as 24 Angels Home Care and Mintygreen Healthcare Residences, which focuses on providing quality healthcare solutions. His efforts have greatly touched the hearts of many through helping those in need to regain their health, dignity, and quality of life.
Not to mention, he is a strong advocate for giving back to the community, as seen by his endeavors in mentoring young students and supporting their entrepreneurial journeys, along with his accomplishments as a public speaker and a career development coach that has helped in the development of future leaders.
Without wasting any more time, let us please welcome the man who is an inspiration to entrepreneurs and healthcare professionals alike, Mr. Jimmy Yeap Thye Liang.
I'm trying to get the cable because I have to move around. All right, very good afternoon, guys. Can I have a show of hand? How many of you are from Penang? Okay, majority of it. Okay, how many of you not from Penang but from other states? Where do you come from? Perak. Which part of Perak? You're a smart guy. Yeah. Most of people think that Perak is only Ipoh, right? So which part? I've been to Perak quite a lot. Yeah, I've been there. The pillow bun, yeah, it's a famous thing, right? Yeah, so I travel the whole Malaysia to all these second tier city to understand more about Malaysia. So how about you? Perak as well? Sitiawan? Taiping. Okay. Taiping is considered northern Malaysia. So I guess most of you are from Penang. So likewise, I'm from Penang as well. I live in Georgetown. Then 15 years ago, I moved to Ban Lepas. Okay. So today, this 1 hour talk, I will make sure it will at least give you the impact, yeah, in your future decision making and also your career. All right. So those who come late, please get your seat in the middle. All right. Okay. So before I start introducing myself and my company, let's play a video of the latest hotel concept senior living in Bangsar. Anybody been to Bangsar? Anybody been to Mid Valley Mega Mall? So this place is just 10 minutes away from Mid Valley Mega Mall. Yeah, we'll play this video.
We are proud to introduce Bangsar's first resort-style senior living. Haywood, part of Mintygreen Healthcare Group, with over 10 years of experience and more than 1,000 clients served, offers personal care and specializes in supporting seniors with special needs. Our gated community is conveniently located just a 5-minute drive from Pantai Hospital and 7 minutes from University Malaya Medical.
All right, so sorry for the technical error, because Wi-Fi is always unpredictable. So that's why it's always for you to understand before you go for your presentation. Don't rely on Wi-Fi, right? Get a soft copy in your desktop or laptop to be safe. Okay, today the title is The Grit in Me from Student to CEO. I'm very excited today to see so many young and fresh faces like you guys. I was like you exactly like in that sport 7-8 years ago. Yeah, actually I was not that old. I started as a student entrepreneur, right? So today you are really listening to a talk from a guy who didn't know what he's going to be from a student, without any capital, without any connections. But at least today, I can lead a company where we give impact to the seniors. And I understand from your lecturers that the title, the subject is actually innovative business practices, right? So before I talk about entrepreneurship, innovation and entrepreneurship is always interconnected. You cannot have entrepreneurship without some innovations. So every innovation is going to be somehow we call entrepreneurship. Yeah. So these two things are interconnected. All right. Let's start with my. Guys, sorry for the delay. So let me just quickly introduce myself. You can call me Jimmy. I'm the founder and CEO of Mintygreen Healthcare Group and a FamGuard AI Corporation. So Mintygreen Healthcare Group is serving the senior citizens and retirees, post-surgery patients, or any seniors who live alone at home. They need caretakers. They can come to our place. We have 6 locations now in Malaysia, 2 in Penang and 4 in Klang Valley. FamGuard AI is a technology company detecting 4 vital signs of the seniors at home. Okay, next. So first, my childhood. My childhood was a very happy moment, but at the same time, I had a lot of funny and bad memories because I was always being scolded in my primary school, which is SJKC Kyong Ho. Right? I was a troublemaker and I always forgot to bring my textbook. So the Chinese primary school teachers, they always like to chase me out from the class. And I don't know why. Why didn't they just let me to read the book together with my friends, right? Because they did bring their textbook. So these are the lessons that I learned. You must prepare your school bag before you go to school. And I found it difficult to follow rules because Chinese primary school are just too many rules to follow. Unlike today, you have so many international schools, right? Or even home schools, you have the option. But during my time, if you want to get free education and you want to study Mandarin, primary school is free and is good in a way. Trained by my grandma to be very prudent in spending, strive hard in study, and understand the need to excel academically. Because I was raised by my grandma since 3 years old, so I learned the hard way, right? And to be very prudent in my spending, I don't spend lavishly because that's a teaching in my family. Everything that you buy, you must think twice, and you need to know how deep is your pocket. If you only have 2 ringgit, the max you can spend is 1 ringgit on a food or item that you want, then the rest you got to save it. So that's how I spend my childhood. Okay, next. Yeah, I spent a very interesting 23 years in Penang before I left to Kuala Lumpur to pursue my university studies. I was very happy, you know. I graduated from Kyong Ho, then I being enrolled into Chongling High School because Chongling High School, I think until today, is still considered one of the top schools for the male students, right? Any of you from Chongling High School? 1. Really? No? Wow, I'm very surprised. 1 Chongling High School. Which year you graduated? Last year? Private. Any from like Chongling Government School? No. I think the trend has changed, right? During my time, most of the students, they actually went for the government Chongling High School. Yeah. And I know today the private Chongling is doing much better, as I heard. So at Chongling High School, I was fortunate enough to get to know so many brilliant people. They are so smart. They are winner of many things, you know. They are like the winner in their life. They get awarded many times in competitions. They are so brilliant. Some of them, they are good in sports. Some of them good in their studies. Some of them, they have different talents. So I was surrounded by all these great people. And that makes me feel like I'm so useless because they are so great. And I'm just good in here and there, I'm just average. Then after I graduated from Chongqing High School, I was awarded scholarship to pursue diploma in INTI College Tanjung Bunga. So I think I applied at least 10 companies to sponsor me to this diploma, because I have a thinking that shared by my tuition teacher. He told me he has a student who got sponsored by JPA to study in France. And all the flight ticket, the tuition fees, and the allowances, right, every month is all by the government. So that sharing actually so deep in my mind that I want to pursue my tertiary study without getting money from my parents. I was so into it. So I used my SPM results. Luckily, it's not that bad. My SPM result to apply for so many scholarships, and I was successfully enrolled in INTI College for free education. So I was so happy, 2.5 years there. I made a lot of friends, and I get to know so many people from other states, first time ever. Some of them from Perak, Police, some even from Kelantan. It opened my eye. Then 2013, I graduated from INTI College. And again, it's time for me to look for degree studies. Because degree studies, you need another chunk of money, right, to go for degree. So again, I got reasonably good results in INTI to pursue my degree in MMU Cyberjaya. So just a very quick one. Just to show you the scholarship that I got and the experience that I get in my university. It's not to show you how smart I am, but to get scholarship sometimes it's not just you must be smart, you must be persevere. In fact, I've been to so many scholarships and I failed many. I must say I was not the most talented or the smartest in the room. But sometimes when you had interview with your interviewer, they look at your passion, right? Your character, your way of carrying yourself in front of them. Because everyone shortlisted into the interview, your result is there already, right? And your extracurricular activities is almost there. So interview is a tricky part. The interviewer want to know who am I shortlisting for the scholarship. They want to ensure this scholarship holder is worth their sponsors. Okay, first. Yeah, I was awarded by the STAR to pursue diploma in INTI College. Next. Then followed by Tunku Abdurrahman Foundation in MMU Cyberjaya. So when I was in NMU, I joined a lot of societies and events. That trained me to be good in organizing things, to work along with the students. Because, event organizers, they don't get paid. It's voluntary. So it gets very tough for your friends to work together in a single event. Then again, I got Mambu Kagakushu to go to Japan for some student exchange. It's all sponsored. A quick sharing, right, for all these like Huawei Seeds for the Future program is all fully paid by the sponsors. So why did I get it? In fact, when I went to all these interviews, there were just so many top scorers together with me. But I gotta tell you, they are smarter, they are more brilliant than me, they speak better than me. But I guess the lecturers who choose me to go for this exchange is the way I convey to them, I'm gonna show what MMU students can bring to this exchange, what I can share about Malaysia to the Chinese nationals, right? And the interpersonal skills that they want me as a student exchange to go there. So I successfully got it, then graduated from MMU in 2018. So before I graduated from degree, actually I have started my entrepreneurial journey in 2017. I joined many competitions to validate my business ideas. Thanks. Yeah, so for the business ideas that I started, it was the senior living idea, right? In traditional terms, you all call it nursing homes or old folks home. So that's when I saw the opportunity in the local senior living industry. We need somebody to come in and fill up the gap to improve the services of senior care. Yeah. So in MMU, I'm so happy that they funded my idea. They given me a grant, 15,000 to do market validation. It's a free money, you know. To get that, you need to do a good slide to present to the lecturers, and they, if they think your idea might work one day, they will give you the grant. Yeah. And out of so many ideas that they funded, I can say now, out of 50 ideas that they funded, only 2 companies still ongoing now. One is me, and another one is doing a cartoon anime. It's called Pogo. Anybody heard of Pogo? It's a cartoon anime in Malaysia. Okay, they are still working hard on it. Then I secured the first angel investment in 2018. It's an external funder. So that's the first time I got into an investment firm. They invested in my business idea. So at that time, I was still a student. Yeah, I was still a student. I got some stress in me, you know, so I cut my hair bald because my 2 co-founders left after a few months. The co-founders, they were my ex-lecturers. And another guy is the guy that I met in an event. They say, oh, this is a brilliant idea, you know. We want to do it, we want to do it. But again, they can't wait for the fruit to ripe. They are so impatient, they want to see results straight away. So they can't make it until today. So I'm the only one left, and until today, I'm still the solo founder. Anyway, yeah, moving on, next. Yeah, next. So now talking about the a little bit about the business ideas. Next. All right. Innovative business practice. Okay. I guess these 2 problems, I did some innovations to the industry that really improve how the people from outside look at senior care. I know a lot of senior homes or old folks home now in Penang, they are still in the terrace house or bungalows or some very run-down residential area. So for me, I want to bring that senior services to a higher level. We are going to hotels, service apartments, and even purpose-built resorts. So we want to upgrade the whole thing. Yeah. The 2 problems here, the first problem is the aging population facing us globally. Malaysia is heading in that direction, yeah? Lesser birth rate every year. The problem number 2, I guess most of you guys are the Gen Z. Maybe in future after you married, you don't want to have so many kids. Some even don't want kids, they just want pets, right? So with that happen, you don't have enough children or caretakers to look after your aging parents. Okay, how many of you are single child? Means you are the only one in your family. No? So most of you have like sisters, siblings. Is it? Or you're not there to raise your hand? Okay, how many of you have siblings more than 3 in your family? No. So means most of you 2, right? Okay, how about 2 siblings in your family? Okay, quite a few lah, quite a few. So those who didn't raise, how about you? I just point at you, yeah. How many siblings you have? How many siblings you have? Yeah. 2. Why you didn't raise your hand? How about you? 3? Yeah, I'm looking at you now.
One brother, one sister.
2.
Yeah.
So I guess the average family units, right? They have maximum 2 kids. So compared to last time, your parents' time, maybe they have this huge, 4 to 6 siblings or even 10. So no issue to taking care of the senior parents at all. No issue. But moving on, the next 5 to 10 years, you will see that happening. You're busy with your own things and your parents is maybe not stay with you anymore, then you need our services. Okay, next. The first outlet started in Mahkota Ceras in Kajang. Kajang is 30 minutes away from KLCC. That was my first location when I set up the senior care facilities. Followed by Sungai Long, it's just 5 minutes away from the first branch. Third branch at Sphere Damansara, Kepong area. Right, fourth at Klang. So in fact, I travel the whole Klang Valley. I drive to every single area to look out for the suitable properties to run my services. I didn't hire agents because I know agents, they don't work as much as me. So the way I bootstrap the business with a limited capital, I drive myself to everywhere. The whole Klang Valley using the map that we have. Then fifth, I finally decided to open a senior living center in Bandar Lepas, which is just 10 minutes away from INTI. The first outlet in Penang was at Golden Triangle 2, above the SBK Coffee. Then followed by Imperial Grand Red Lao 6 branch, also about 10 minutes from here. So this year, we are looking at another 2 locations in Klang Valley and 1 more in Penang next year. It will be in BM, Bukit Medajam. Can I have a show of hand who is from Bukit Medajam here? 1 only. Yeah, I'll be going there next week as well. Okay, next slide. Our core services, we have daycare, home care, long-term care, acupuncture, physiotherapy, and trainer. Long-term care are the bread and butter of our company. These are the highly sought-after services by most of the clients. We charge from 4,000 to 5,000 per month. Right? We also give Chinese medicine treatment to our customers because that's how we can ensure our seniors, they recovered from their rehab or even post-hospitalized. Next. Yeah, we do have home care services. We assign nurses, physiotherapists, and caregivers to their house on hourly rate. Next one. The target customers. All right. So in Malaysia, you will have 5% of population, right? 5% of, it will be 4.46 million of senior citizens above age of 60s by 2020. I guess now 2024, you will have at least 5 million. 5 million is a very scalable amount, right? Scalable amount means if we just target the 5% of the 4 million of the age 60s, we charge 4,000 per month. At least the market size is easily about close to 1 billion. So when you think about innovation, you want to monetize your innovation, right? Make sure the problem that you solve is huge enough and it has a market. If the market size you are going to solve for, let's say, one problem, the market size is just 100,000. From business point of view, you better don't do it because it's just non-bankable and there's no future. The business is too small and the pain point is not huge. So make sure you calculate your market size, right? Anything above 100 million of market size is a good business to go in because you don't forget about you have competitors as well. And the trend will keep evolve every 3 to 5 years. You must keep aware on that. Yeah, these are some of the technology innovation that I bring into my senior living because I understand that the customers moving forward, they appreciate the technology that we implement in the centers, right? But not only the technology, we also innovate in the customer service, the environment, and the business models. So innovation is a keyword that I want you all to understand is not just on technology. It can be in the business model, it can be in your pricing strategy, it can be in your hiring strategy, or even in your customer service. The moment you step into a company, if you're a fresh grad, right, you start to observe, then you see what are the problems, then you start to innovate. So that's what you call innovation, innovative practices. Not necessarily must be a high-tech thing. Okay, so this is a takeaway for you. Next. Value proposition and USP. So, okay, so who knows what is a USP here? Can you raise your hand if you know what is USP? Okay, I think I'm going to do something differently, right? Okay, there's a reward of $50 if you answer me what is USP. Okay, for my wallet. Not the lecturer, sorry. Okay, I got to count 5. Until 5, then you're going to raise your hand, then you're going to answer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, y'all put down again. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That guy. Yeah, what is USP? You. You are so close. Yeah, okay, good. Big round of applause to him. So, are they business students? So if you are business students here, if you don't know what is USP, you wasted your degree studies. I'm very sure that USP is unique selling point. Every businesses you created must have a USP. If you don't have USP, you'll be killed by your competitors. It's just a matter of time. So always focus on innovation and unique selling point. Okay, I'm going to reward him now. Please allow me to go to get my wallet. Okay, my wallet is just here. So that is the power of reward, right? When you reward something, surely there will be something coming back to you. So suddenly you feel more engaged when there's something you're going to get. But of course, the thing I'm sharing now is much more worthwhile than the 15 ringgit I'm giving out. Because you are still a student. So what you need to listen from this talk is the getaway, the values. What are the values you're going to get from here and how you're going to plan from now until your graduation, until your the next 5 to 10 years. All right, the value proposition we are creating for the company is we're going to go multi-brands. Yeah, this is very important, so please focus. I think this is the juice of the innovation class today. Multi-brands, multi-locations, asset-light, and brand-heavy. I think these 4 elements are no stranger to all the lecturers here, but maybe it's a bit new to the students up there. So when we talk about multi-brands, why do we need to create so many brands? Because we have ultimate retirement to target the rich and luxury segment. They want to retire by the golf course or the lakeside or even go to the beach hotel to retire. So we're going to have these properties for them. Then followed by Haywood Senior Living, the video I'm going to play again later. It will be a hotel concept in the city. So the senior citizens, they will retire in a hotel rather than the old folks home in your residential area. Then we have the An-Noor Senior Living to target the Muslim seniors. We give them Quran studies, halal food, and also all the Muslim caregivers so they can retire with peace of mind, right? Then followed by upper mid-scale, the Mintygreen Healthcare. We are having now 5 locations. Mid-scale Mintygreen Care Suites, we run the services on the service apartments. And followed by the economy segment, Senior Inn. Senior Inn will going into second-tier city like Batu Pahat, Taipei, Kuantan. These are the second-tier cities. So we created so many brands to cater for every segment. Then multi-locations. multi-locations for us is definitely the way to go to compete with all my competitors. Because for my business, traditionally, they need about 50 to 100 millions to build a single building just for nursing homes or retirement village. But for us, with the 60 million we have, let's say, I might even grow to the whole Southeast Asia, because I will not build the buildings. I will just collaborate with the property owners and the hotel owners or even building owners. I can leverage on their space to put in my senior living services. So from here, you can see the way I innovate the business model. Compared to last time, people need to invest 60 million in a building, just one location, 200 beds. But now with the 60 million I have, I can go to the whole Southeast Asia. Leveraging. So leveraging is a keyword. For young people like you guys, in order to succeed, the keyword is leveraging. So who knows what is the meaning of leveraging? Can you put up a hand? No. Or you want me to show the 50 bucks again, then you only you.
Don't be so bad lah, students.
So the keyword is leveraging. In Chinese, we call 杠杆. You must leverage on others people's success or platform to gain faster track to succeed. There's no way you can start on your own. Okay, all my businesses, I leverage on investors' money. But in order for you to leverage on investors' money, you need to be good. You need to be, street smart. You need to know how to innovate the business model. You need to know how to create value for investors to make money for them. So if you can make money for your investors, then you'll be much successful than me at my age if you really execute well. All right, so the keyword here is you're going to go leverage on others people's things. Multi-brands, multi-location, asset-light, brand-heavy. So when we talk about asset-light, we don't invest in buying properties. We don't, because properties depreciates. Properties get old, right? Maybe the parents' house, they inherit to you. Maybe another 20 years, you all don't want already. You want to move to somewhere newer, right? Maybe you move to the Eco World in Batu Kawan, newer concept. The houses you have in Butterworth or Sungai Arang, old already. The things are so old, like Georgetown. Georgetown now is no longer have so many residents. Now it's more of a tourism place. So properties depreciate. So we don't want to invest in asset. Then brand heavy. People look at the brand. The brand, I might rather invest a few million just to make the brand appear everywhere. It's a bit like Grab or Airbnb. Grab, they don't own the car, right? Airbnb, they don't own the properties at all. They leverage on the investors' properties. So they are the biggest lodging platform in the world now. They don't own anything. So this is the business model going forward. Yeah, next. All right, so here are the outlets and the assets that I've invested. So before I have this asset-light model, I actually started as a brick-and-mortar business as well. So I raised a lot of funds from investors to, yeah, you can click next. Okay, we ran the place 6 shop lots. Then we renovated. We put in the hardware to provide the service. Because I had very limited capital, I'm the everything in my center. So when you call CEO, right? Actually, CEO is not executive. It's chief everything officer. You do everything. So when I give my card to other people, they see CEO, right? Actually, it's chief everything officer. Yeah. So until after 3 years, right, I have my management team. I'm able to delegate my tasks to management. So you have to start business. If you want investors to invest in you, they expect you to be everything. So that's why I say people nowadays, you want to be successful, you need to have a lot of skill sets. A lot of skill sets. It can be you talk very well, or you sell very well, or you're so good in design things, skill sets. Right? So all can be helpful. Because when you have all these skill sets, you help investors to save a lot of capital they're going to invest. They invest in you, then you can do everything. Then this is Sungai Long branch, followed by Damansara branch. Yeah, followed by Klang, Golden Triangle, Then only this is the property that we renovated last year, October. This is the first time that I engaged a proper interior design firm to do the design for us. This is the first time we spend on the drawing to make sure it looks modern, yeah, minimalism, and a bit similar to the cafe concept. Because we want to let the customers know we are able to innovate and create a different value to your parents. Okay, next. So Haywood Baksa, we just started last month. It's definitely a big breakthrough for me because I wouldn't even dare to imagine I can bring my senior services into a hotel, right? And for me to build a hotel, to own the hotel, and to run the services there, I need to have at least 100 million, no joke. And the land in Bangsa is so expensive, maybe more than 100 million. So it comes back to the keyword I shared to you, leveraging. I leverage on the hotel rooms because hotel rooms, there are about 100 keys here. The average occupancy is about 70+%. So there's at least always 30% of the bed is empty. So they also look for us to run senior living, and we also need the space to grow. And I don't want to spend so much on renovation already. I've spent at least 3 to 4 million on all my previous outlets, rental, renovation, buy a lot of stuffs, right? Machines and so on. So this time around, with all this around me, I spend so less, and I'm still able to charge very high because I leverage on their swimming pool, I leverage on their cafe, I leverage on their gym. I don't spend on the renovation or sell of this. I just spend 100,000. But I'm able to run my services in hotel. I can tell the world I'm able to manage hotel resort. So the key word here is called innovation. It's not tech, okay? It's innovation. How do you make the traditional business, you innovate it to become so easy to enter for you and then so profitable for you to scale with the minimum capital? I just spent 100,000 here. Compared to the 5 outlets, I spent about 3 million. I really think I should have started this earlier on. But the rule of thumb is that we always need to create your own profile before others offer you the value, right? So I think the 3 million that I invested is a profile making. I have all this profile to tell the people I have all this location so that the developer can allow me to go in. You need to show people something before you want something from them. So it's a win-win situation. You need to build a profile first. So for young people like you guys, it's about building profile. What you have on your CV, what you have on online. Can I search your name and appear on Google, you are somebody? All right, so build your profile, guys. Next. Our Physiotherapy Therapy Center. This is a center, I need to invest because I need to show people we are able to have these things. This is beside our senior care center. Next. We even have our central kitchen to provide the food for our Kajang Center. Next. Traditional Chinese medicine. Traditional Chinese medicine, we don't sell medications. I do not want to carry so many stocks because medication, it will expire. It will spoil, right? So I don't want to carry stocks with me because managing stocks is also a cost. So we just provide services, acupuncture, trainer. So this is another innovation. Most of the people out there, they start the TCM clinic with a lot of the herbs, a lot of medication, right? So they say they spend about 300 to 400K. But for me, I spend about 50,000 only. So again, this is innovation. Right? So if they want medication, macam mana, right? We give them a prescription. We're gonna show them there's a TCM clinic out there. They're gonna go and buy. So they buy the medication from outside clinic, not us. But we do provide the service of transportation. We can help them to collect the medicine on behalf. Mental health clinic. Mental health clinic, we have 1 full-time counselor and 6 associate counselors. Associate means that we don't pay them basic. They are our freelancers. And they also like it because I think a lot of Gen Z people, they like freelance job. They want to be attached. They want to go around. So we have a lot of freelance counselors. Next. The strategic partners here, throughout the 9 years of entrepreneurship journey, it's not easy to get so many partners actually. Because when I present myself to them, they're going to see how big you are, right? They're going to see how good you are. But usually the company takes time to grow because you have limited capital to do marketing. So if you want to be an entrepreneur, you want to grow your business, you want people to help you, you're going to tell them how good you are. So most of the time, people help you because they like you. Yeah, it's usually that. If they buy insurance from you, let's say somebody, you are selling insurance, right? Maybe they buy from you because they just want to support you, not because of the insurance or even the Amway product. So you're going to be presentable to people. So I think some of the early comers, right, like Neoli, JY, Trimedic, they just help me because they feel that I'm a passionate entrepreneur and there will be one day I can be successful and add value to them. Yeah. So I present to them in a great manner. Then follow on by UTA, UMT, and MMU. And INTI should be soon, right? We're going to sign MOU with INTI very soon. So today, our giving talk is also part of getting closer to INTI. We're going to have more collaborations. Next. Okay, just allow me to get a sip of water because I talk a lot. So now is to just share a bit how did I create the profile for myself as a senior care entrepreneur in the industry. So I participated in quite a lot of competitions, and I want to thank MMU for giving me opportunity to represent them to participate in this Ministry of Education level of entrepreneurship competition. I just went there alone to pitch, and I didn't prepare much because I didn't expect I can win anything from this government competition, you know. As most Chinese feel that is hard to get ministry's award. But out of my surprise, I got a second runner-up. It's a free prize money for student entrepreneur. So that time I only have one sender. I only have one sender. So it's still very early on the stage. So this is one of the portfolio for me when I pitch to more investors. Then this guy, maybe y'all don't know, but he was a famous guy who was back then from Tun Mahathir's party, Maslan. So he was a former Minister of Education. So I was so happy I can have a photo with him, then I can put in my profile. So you guys should know, next time you meet some great people, take some photo, put on your LinkedIn, so people know that you're doing something. Then, next. Yeah, featured in Oriental Daily. So to be featured on a newspaper is not easy, unless you pay them. If you pay them, they're going to feature you. But I was featured here without anything. I don't pay them. So the key here is about leveraging again. Because I know some entrepreneur, they know the news editor in Oriental Daily. So I said, hey, I'm also interested to be featured. Can you just ask the editor come over? I will give them some refreshment and so on. So I spent less than 100 ringgit on that. So I was featured. So to be entrepreneur or to be a future business owner, or even you inherit some business from your family, right? Try to leverage on the resources and to be very resourceful. Everything you try to get, don't think about money first. Think about your connections, your relationships. So your connections here, right, actually it matters to you. Try to make more friends here. Maybe in the future you can get a lot of free things from each other. Yeah, it's true. Next. I was also invited by UTM Johor Bahru to share about my entrepreneurial journey. Next. Then followed by Faculty Alumni Hall of Fame. So MMU is a university that really support entrepreneurs. I've never seen a university that supported entrepreneurs that much. Okay, if we do comparison, right? I don't know if INTI can give grant to students to do business. It's very tough. But MMU, they give 1 year about 100,000 of startup grants to entrepreneurs. It happened until today. And I was invited to be the judges, to really determine who are the potential entrepreneurs. So I really thank them. Next. Yeah, again, I want to thank my Tunku Abdul Rahman Foundation for giving me the scholarship to pursue in MMU. At the same time, they sponsor my master's study in Monash. So when I pursue my master's in Monash, many people said, you are entrepreneur already, you are businessman already, why you still want to study master? But it backs to the value that I told you just now. Investors invest in the founder. The founder must be good enough. The founder must be somebody knowledgeable, very smart, and to be presentable. So I need to consistently upgrade myself, either academically or in the society. So if there's a chance for me to go for doctorate, I will go for it. Because the investors invest in the founder. Okay, so next. All right, some inspirations. So when we talk about inspirations, right, it somehow help you to be innovative. It somehow help you to be innovative. So this guy, Nelson Mandela, he was the very famous leader of Africa. He always said, I am the president today because of you. Because of the people in Africa, they want to rebellion, right? They want a new revolution. They supported this guy. Y'all can Google the history of how Nelson Mandela fight for the rights of the black people. So when he achieved the highest point of the career, he thanked to everyone who supported him. So in order for you to succeed, you need a lot of people to be supportive and back you up. That's so important. Next. The grit in me. So the grit, right, it plays a very instrumental role in my life. Because grit in Chinese we call 坚强. The grit can help you to succeed in any way. Even though today you don't know anything about that business, if you have the grit, you can find people who knows. You're gonna go Google and check, you're gonna go YouTube, you're gonna go chat GPT. So everything now you have within your phone can help you to be successful. But the problem is how grit you are, how persevere you want the answer. Answers are all on your fingertips now. It's much easier today. Compared to last time, maybe Dr. Wong, when the time you want to start business, it's so difficult. You have very limited information. Not many info out there within your fingertips. Now I guess all of you have very good smartphones. All right, next. Dig deep, dig deeper, dig even deep. So come back to the title of innovative business process, right? Business practice. For my business, senior living is a taboo for many Chinese communities, and even for the Malays. But for me to create more values to the customers, I need to go very deep to make the business more higher value, more presentable, right? Give more added value services to them. So when I say dig deep, you go very, very deep. You're gonna use 10 years, 15 years to do a single thing, to do until it's so excellent. So we strive for excellence. In Chinese, again, we say, 我们追求卓越。能够卓越，何必平凡? Just to share with you, 平凡 is called normal. Yeah. So if you can strive for excellence, why go for the average? So in business, it's like that. You every day, you try to dig deep and deeper. Next. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. Yeah, so you can repeat this word over and over again. People don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. That means in order to be a successful leader or entrepreneur or even a manager one day, you need to care for the people reporting to you. You're going to give them respect, you're going to care about them, their well-being, their challenges in work. Only they will support you. You have to go up high, you need people to back you up, right? It's like politicians. If you don't have people below you, how can you be a prime minister? You can't even be the kampong leader as well. Not even close. Next. Don't chase after the money. Okay, so I got to understand this statement from my first mentor. His name is called Alan. So Alan exited his company and he was my business guru. He told me one day, Jimmy, you don't chase after the money. You let the money chase after you instead. Right? Because money has 4 legs. Do you know why money has 4 legs? Maybe I want to show them reward again. Anybody want to try? Maybe I don't show now, but if you try, maybe I can go to my wallet again. Want to try why money, cash has 4 legs? Sometimes you need to give first before asking for others to give you. No? You want to try? That's it. Okay? Because if anybody just now raise up the hand, I can give. So money has 4 legs because of 4 edges. The money 1, 2, 3, 4, right? It's a rectangle shape. So the money, you can see here, the money has 1, 2, 3, 4. So you got 4 legs. So for human, we only have 2 legs. So it's impossible for human to run faster than the money. It's easier for the money to run to you. Have you seen some people so talented, so smart, and they don't have money? Very less. You see all those people with a lot of knowledge, a lot of skill sets, the money chase after them. It's true. Like doctors. If they are so good in their treatment, they see the patients well, a lot of patients like us will queue up and give the doctor the money. So is it easy for the money to chase after you instead of you chasing them? So don't focus on chasing money, focus on the money chasing after you. But for the money to chase after you, there's a requirement. The requirement is you must be somebody who can give value first. You must have a lot of skills, or you are so good in one particular thing. Like let's say, for example, let's say this guy. What is your best talent? Can you tell me? The guy beside you. Yeah. Can you cook well, or you can cook the bak kut teh very well? Something like that. Just tell me what you're good at. Good in exercise. Can you be a gym trainer? Maybe lah. So let's say you are a gym trainer. You train me to become, in 3 months' time, I got my 6-pack, and I lost 10 kg. Then I be your testimonial. Then I let you put on social media, so people come to give you the money already. You get what I mean? Because you created value for me, so you're gonna create the same value for the others. So when the others, they see the results in me, you are the gym coach, the money come after you. You don't need to chase. People queue up for you. They make bookings every day. So that's what we call money chase after you. All right, I hope you guys listening. This is what I want to say, share to you. Next. To win big, you must be ready to lose big. I noticed that a lot of people now, they want huge success in life. They want to win big. They want to drive nice cars, big houses. But then, they are not ready to lose. So have you seen anybody win big in their life but never lose big? Hardly. I lose multiple times. I lose quite big as well. I started the first chicken rice store in my university, MMU, with a partner. Okay, that is my first venture before I started this business. Then we do a lot of things ourselves. We paint the shop. We start to chop the chicken and so on. You need to get your hands dirty. At least I have that entrepreneurial character in me. I'm okay to cut the chicken and then serve people. Yeah. So for you to be successful, actually getting your hands dirty is a very important character. So I failed in that chicken rice shop because no students in the university when sem break or Friday. Friday is only until 12 p.m. After 12 p.m., all the students go home to their hometown or even go back to eat. So we failed. Second attempt, I joined insurance agent. I thought I can easily sell policies to all my friends or families. But the truth is, when you put up the hat to become insurance agent, you want to ask people come out to drink tea with you, it's so difficult. They're going to know you're going to sell them things. So I faced a lot of challenges. A lot of friends don't want to come to me. So after 3 months, I gave up. Then again, I joined property agent. I thought condominium is easy to sell. Actually, it's so hard. You have no basics. So I need to spend my scholarship money to go to the shopping mall to sell the condominium to people who walk by me. Then I give them the brochure. I was selling Nilai condo that time. I just can share that Nilai is so near to INTI Nilai. So that condo is about 10 minutes walk to INTI Nilai. But people in KL, they don't care about INTI Nilai. They just say, INTI Nilai, nothing much, what? But you sell them, you buy, then you can sell, you can rent to students and so on. After 2 months, no result. I spent a lot of my petrol money and my food money, going there every day to sell, no result. Then I stopped. Then luckily, I found this opportunity, this chance to do business, which is senior living. When I visited my grandmom in a nursing home in Penang, then I wrote the proposal. Then I participated in the competition. So I failed 3 times before I started the 4th time my venture until today. So you must be ready to lose big. I lost some money, and then I even postponed my graduation because I don't have enough attendance to sit in the exam. I don't know if INTI, you all bar student for going exam. Yeah, actually it's important. You must attend the class. Or you, okay, last time I get somebody to help me sign. But this is not a good practice because sometimes the friends, they're not there to help you sign also because they feel like they are guilty. Yeah. So it's true you must complete your study. Then only you search the best industry to go in. Okay, next. Walk the road less travel. So I have walked the road less travel by not joining Huawei because Huawei offered me a full-time job, starting salary of 4,000 in 2017. It was a great offer, but I decided not to go with it because I already started my business. And I think if I continue to hustle, I continue to put in effort, I will see the results. I'm very sure because I'm not the person who just talk and don't execute. I'm a strong executor. Yeah. So ideas are cheap, guys. If you have ideas, if you have friends talk to you, business ideas, but they never walk the talk. So it's very hard for them to be successful. But if you have friends who talk with you some business idea, really sit down and start the things, right? Then he will be somebody. Thanks. To win the game is to stay in the game as long as possible. Yeah. So entrepreneurship is not a sprint. It's not a 100-meter sprint like Usain Bolt. They sprint 100 meters then stop. It's a marathon. I've run in this marathon for 9 years. After this December, it's going to be my 10 years. So when the people outside, they know you are in the industry for 10 years, they're going to know you are no joke. You are genuine. You are sincere. You are somebody we can rely on, we can partner with. If you do things right, 1-2 years, you switch again. Another 1 year, you switch again. Then you are not persevere, you are not patient. In the end, you have nothing to achieve. So it's, okay, I learned a lot of Chinese proverbs. Actually, it helped me a lot. So when I say keep switching, Chinese we say 两头不到岸. You must persevere in one thing at least 2-3 years. You give yourself 2-3 years time. If memang fail, then you only switch your goalpost. Yeah, but I know a lot of my friends, they switch goalposts every 3 months. So until today, they don't know what to do. And I'm in my early 30s. So but somebody in my early 30s, they still don't know what to do because they don't focus on the things that they want. Next. Jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, Okay, this has some tricks in it. When I say jack of all trade, master of none means you don't cross industry that much. But for me as a CEO, I need to be somehow a bit jack of all trade. I need to be knowing a bit of operations. I need to know a bit of marketing, a bit of HR, a bit of networking, like talk to lecturers and go to some business events to know people, to build my connections. So I need to be a jack of all trade, that's for sure. But when I say jack of all trade for maybe upper management or people like you all, eventually, I don't know what you're good at. Can you ask doctor to be a good chef and good lawyer as well? Cannot, right? Doctor is doctor. Will you want to see a doctor who is good in cooking laksa at the same time maybe teach in kindergarten? It's very weird. So you make sure at least you have some skills in that particular industry. Yeah, you can be good in marketing, HR, but in the same field. Let's say you want to do F&B, then it's F&B. Okay? Threat. When it's opportunity, there's threat. So innovation comes in. Okay? Innovation comes in when you see opportunity. Right? Like COVID time, opportunity come. So when there's opportunity, there's threat now for sure. For COVID is threat. So threat is opportunity. In Chinese, again, we call it yin yang. Okay? Or 危机. 危机 means you 危才有机嘛. So 危 is the danger. Right? When there's danger, there's opportunity. So you leverage on the threat. So this is the yin yang in business, oppo threat. So I like oppo threat a lot. Because during COVID times, a lot of people, they cannot do business physically, right? So all switch to online. So a lot of online sales, online live, they all make good money. So a lot of opportunity coming out from online sales. Okay, next. My inspired personality. Okay, quick one. For the 4 people here, okay, which guy y'all seen before or you know what is he doing? You show your hand. Not even one? Yeah, you. Yeah. What do you know about him?
He's a founder and CEO of NVIDIA graphic cards.
Good. Close. Then elaborate a bit about him.
Recently in Instagram, a lot of employees complain about him being too perfect on his product or something, which is true also lah. And he started working, not mistaken, in the F&B last time as a dishwasher. Yeah, that's all.
Oh, round of applause, guys. Okay, so now you have given everyone something, right? I'm going to give you back something. Okay? I got to reach my wallet. Okay. So the irony is that you need to give first to your employers, then the employers will know how to give you back. If you keep waiting for employers to give you, then you can go home. Okay? So this is the value. The lesson is, the more knowledgeable you are, the more sensitive of you to the world news, you're somebody. Those who say don't know, or if you know and you're not there to raise your hand, you're in your loss. I'm going to tell you. If you go to workplace, right, job market, you're not there to say anything, you're in a losing side. Those who dare to speak out, those who are knowledgeable, they will climb faster than you. Okay? Even in entrepreneur, we move so fast. Okay? We always want to talk. We want to be the winning. We want to be the winner. So the most inspired personality, Alan Zeman, yeah, you can put next. I look at things for not what they are, I look at things for what they could be. To elaborate more, let's say today you see a building in Georgetown, so run down, so old, leakages, water dripping, mouse running around. But they are selling at 1 million only. Ringgit, 1 million. For me, 10 years ago, I might say this is a shit place. There's no business opportunity. But if you go and Google how Alan Zeman transformed the old shop houses in Hong Kong to be the best nightclub place today in Hong Kong, then you know he is someone that we should learn. The nightclub place he founded is called Lan Kwai Fong. Okay, have you all heard of it? I don't know. Lan Kwai Fong is a place like our, I don't know where, Upper Penang Road, is it? Okay. So he transformed the cheap shop houses. He painted, renovated it to be so chic, modern. They attract a lot of young people coming. So we don't look at how bad the property is or the opportunity is, but we're going to see what value we can bring. So come back to the old building that I mentioned to you just now in Georgetown. Very old, right? Very bad condition. But for me today, if I have that 1 million cash, I will buy it. After I buy it, I'm going to repaint it. I'm going to do some paint murals. I'm going to put in some plants. And I'm going to put some Instagrammable photos for you guys to come and take photos. And I will serve some cakes or even cafes. Let you all to go in and spend money. So maybe within 6 months, I can break even already. Yeah. But it's easier than said. You need to have that 1 million. Actually, 1 million not necessarily must be from your pocket. So if you don't have 1 million, right, maybe I ask your business student, how do you get the 1 million to start that business? I've said many times just now. Who want to try? Raise your hand. Yes, find investor. Okay, good. Leveraging, but no 50 ringgit. It's too easy already. Yeah. You know, there's just so many investors out there. Maybe 1 million, you cannot get one person give you 1 million, right? You can get 10 person. One person with 100,000, then 10 person who trust in you and believe in your thing, they can invest in you already. So it's about how they trust you. So if you are smart, you are good, you need to have the integrity. You don't run with people's money. It's important. Okay? You don't run away with investors' money. They're going to kill your reputation. Okay, next. Bruce Rockowitz, choosing business partner is like a marriage. You hope to do it forever. So if you start a business, you are looking for a business partner, you don't simply choose, okay? Food you can simply eat, but partner you don't simply choose. It's just like a husband or your wife, you don't simply choose. Okay, make sure they are suitable for you, same character, value, then only you partner them up. Okay, next. Howard Schultz, a quality of leadership that has been undervalued is being vulnerable. Okay, bye guys. Hope you all learned something. Okay, no problem. So there are many misunderstandings of a CEO must know everything, right? But in reality, leadership somehow, it can be vulnerable as well. I always tell my team, I don't know every single thing in the operation. I can't know everything because now we have 6 locations. I only come back Penang once a month. How can I know every single details? So it's about communication, right? It's about communication and then tell them you need support and help from them. So it's being vulnerable is a trait in leadership. Next. Jensen Huang, I wish upon you students ample doses of pain and sufferings. So you did say that some employees complain about his pursuance of perfectionism, right? Actually, as a business owner myself, I will be like him as well. I wouldn't want my employee to chase for the average or ordinary and then give me a sucks products. How are you going to sell? You know, Apple has been hit by so many people saying they are not innovative in their iPhone. It's true, because Tim Cook is a people person. He's not chasing for perfectionism. So the product he created, right, also average. So when you have the average product or service, people like you guys, you won't want to spend money. You will put your 4,000 or 5,000 to other better products. So Jensen Huang taught me about to create the excellent product or services, it comes with sufferings and pain, right? So along the journey, some people might drop and come out from this journey. It's normal. It's normal. Next. Okay, next. All right, we go to the final part. These 3 things is even more related to technology and how do I create value to our company. Next. Yeah, ongoing. There's a slide here. Next. Okay. So finally, I got to utilize by engineering knowledge and skills in my company. So I'm so happy that my engineering knowledge is being put into place in my senior care center. We are creating the thermal presence detector and also the fall detection with MMU Cyberjaya. So we are going to sign an MOU with the Faculty of Engineering to launch the senior care products. And the products will be utilized in all my centers. At the same time, we can sell to US and Europe. So targeting all the seniors who stay alone at home or even hospitals. So sometimes you all say, all right, you study business, accounting, marketing, maybe you come out doing F&B, I don't know, but somehow one day you will be using it. You just don't know when your knowledge will be applicable. So during your younger age, try to absorb as many things as possible, exposed to a lot of things, right? Be hungry for knowledge. Next. For every company, this is a life cycle. This is a life cycle. Even for my company, I started the courtship with my business idea by joining competitions, and I have a lot of dream to turn that idea into reality. So that's the starting of the business. Then I started to grow by doing sales, building the company, using 2 to 3 years' time. Then I grow to infancy. So infancy, I got 2, 3 outlets already. Then I started to build my management team. Then now I'm in go-go stage. Go-go stage is the time that the founder is very tiring, but at the same time don't need to involve so much in operation because I already have my team in place. For information, later on you can go to INTI level 5. Is it level 5? We have our colleagues there setting up booth. You all can go there and visit and then maybe drop your email. We do provide internship and fresh graduate opportunity in whole Malaysia. All right? I'm in go-go stage because now I want to 3 times my management team to be able to bring our business to the whole Malaysia and Singapore. So I'm growing my management team from 10 people to 30. So we are aggressively hiring and we want to groom the next generation of leaders. So after go-go, you see the Z there? The Z is the ups and downs before we go to IPO. IPO is adolescence. IPO means initial public offering. 華語叫上市. So before you want to go 上市, there are a lot of ups and downs. For sure. This is a core life cycle. So after we reach the prime, after you IPO for 5-10 years, you need to keep innovating. Then only you reach your prime. Prime is like those companies, YTL, Genting, Gamuda, all those prime. But if they don't innovate, right, they will go to the 4. They one day go to the 4, like Kodak, Canon. They are at the 4th stage. So they need to come back to the prime. Okay, next. Time. Okay, this is more on innovation, technology innovation. So I will show you S-curve. Have you all covered this in your topic? S-curve.
Not specific in this class, but maybe from other classes you all have come across.
Okay. So S-curve is very important if you're going to start some tech products or tech startups. So you see the early adoption, like my fall detection sensor is actually at the early adoption stage. But we have the dream or the vision that every quarter of the people that we meet, right, every day, they will have the fall detection sensor in their home. So we are getting our marketing people or sales team to set up booth in shopping malls or even online to help you to set up the sensor at your home. So in case your grandparents staying alone at home, we can detect any fall or accidents. Then you will get the alert in your mobile app. So that's how we can take care of the senior citizens. So we are lucky that we are early adoption, right? Then we will go to the growth stage. Growth stage is when the product is quite popular. A lot of people buy it, maybe by peer references, or even they found the value. Right? So after growth, it will go down a bit maturity point. When it reach maturity, a lot of competitors coming in. Actually, now I also have a lot of competitors. So we are all fighting for the growth stage. Until one day we reach the innovation window, we need to think outside the box. by maybe giving extra value, right? For example, if you are the subscriber of our system, we can give you a free acupuncture in our center. So it's an omni-channel. You are our subscriber, you can enjoy the acupuncture in my clinic, or you can go to my physio center. So you get the best of both worlds. We building center as well, we build the technology. Then in order for another growth, right, another S curve, you need to innovate. Like Samsung. Samsung previously, they all flat, right? Now they're going for twofold. So when they go for twofold, another innovation, right? Then the S curve come in, grow again. So maybe after iPhone next year might go to twofold, I don't know. So everyone got twofold, nothing much already, it's all the same. So the innovation stops. Then they're gonna go for threefold. So go for threefold, Huawei maybe start first, then Samsung, then Apple. So Apple be the last one, right? So those who come at the last, actually they get the least profit. Because those who want the threefold phone, at the early stage, you already buy Huawei. So it's a chasing game. Those who start innovation first, they actually get the super normal profit. All right, so super normal profit is the time when you make a lot of profit with the very least capital. So if Apple next time want to go for threefold, either he need to do a lot of marketing or throw the price. If not, they won't switch. Okay, so this is an S curve for you to understand. Next. All right, of course, we are actively hiring fresh grad internships. These are the positions available in Klang Valley, Johor, KL, right? And Singapore will be starting next year. So we have some projects coming up in Singapore in March next year. So we are grooming our local team. The local team must be strong enough to support our global expansion. Okay, next. Yeah, some of you can take photo, or you can reach out to me later. Our office in Penang is just at Ban Lepas, Relau, and Golden Triangle 2. Yeah. Then next year we will be going to Bukit Mertajam. So those who live in mainland, y'all are welcome to join us. It's in a service apartment. It's called Mark Residence. Mark Residence by Jayamas, if y'all know. Okay, next. All right. Any final year students here? No, it's all first year. Is it? Okay, never mind. Okay, next. Q&A, come. Any questions you can ask me about entrepreneurship or your decision making in your career or studies? I can help. Or lecturers want to ask me also, okay. Because lecturers, usually they are quite clear about what they want. So usually they ask good questions.
Yeah, students take this opportunity to pick the mind of a successful entrepreneur, something that we don't have the opportunity every day.
Nobody want to ask? Who want to be an entrepreneur? You can raise your hand. You. So you want to be an entrepreneur, you better ask now. Because the scary part is that you don't know what you don't know. That's true.
Yeah, there's a question over there.
Yeah, you want to ask? Or yeah, maybe you come down now and you ask. Okay, be louder.
So when you say leveraging, right, is the key of success. Like, can you explain more on that? Like, how leveraging affect your businesses and everyone else, like the key of success?
Okay. First question. To leverage, you need good interpersonal skills. You need a lot of friends. How many friends you have now? You ask yourself. No, it can be your classmates. How close are you to them? If you need 1,000 ringgit now, you don't have in your wallet, who are the person you can reach out and call them and they can bank into you? No one. Then you're a bit tough for you. You need to search for this kind of people. But of course, when I say they can be leveraged, first you must know them in a good relationship. When I say good, somehow they trust you. Not the hi-bye friend. Hi-bye friend usually is very hard for you to get help. So I think the guy who sit beside you, you all have okay relationship. Okay, right? So maybe next time, for example, okay, I bring some example. You want to sell Amway lah. The first guy you want to reach to sell your toothpaste, maybe it's him. And from him, if he has a lot of family members or a group of friends, then everyone you can start to sell lah. But when you go to the place, you don't tell them you're going to sell them. You're going to have some soft skill by just promoting yourself, or I'm doing this. You don't hard sell. If you hard sell, you're going to lose. So the problem I have last time is I hard sell. When I see you, I'm going to sell you already. People afraid. People scared. Right? So leveraging is leveraging on those people who have connections. Maybe they have some wealth or they have some experience. I'm going to tell you lecturers are the best place to leverage. Because they know a lot of people. They know me. Then if let's say one day they have some student need some job, right? So the student can leverage on your lecturer, and then your lecturer can ask me if I have vacancy, settle. It's easier than going to JobStreet and submit 100 emails. Yeah.
But basically, leveraging is like connection,
Networking connection, yeah. But before you build the connections, right, it's easier than being said lah. You need to be somebody. Yeah, if you can't even speak a proper English, you don't even have your degree, you think people willing to let you leverage? I won't. I won't easily let people leverage one. I will see somebody, or maybe this guy one day can be a famous guy, or be a Ali Parliament, or even some famous YouTuber, then I let him leverage. Yeah, so people look at the value exchange. Yeah, value exchange doesn't mean must be money. It can be I help you, then you help me. So the more you exchange value, the stronger the connection is. Yeah, like the Oriental Daily, I know them for quite some time. So there are many times I can ask them to come to cover our news without any cost. So imagine those without connection, you're going to spend 10, 15,000 just to cover your news. Hey, 10, 15,000, I can pay, let's say, 4 staff already. So I can save. So it's always remember a word from the US folks. A penny saved is a penny earned. You know how to earn, but you also know how to save. All right? So I hope I answered your question.
And maybe to add a bit, leveraging is what we are doing, the social network. In the first place, you need to know a lot of people. And then by knowing a lot of people, there's quantity. Then those who got potential, quantity, you need both. Right? If you don't put yourself out there, you don't network, you don't know people, who are you going to reach out to?
It's very difficult. It's very difficult. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm waiting for a question.
Like you said earlier, if you want to win big, you have to lose big. What is your biggest failure and how did you recover from it?
My biggest failure will be, okay lah. You want to say the biggest? The biggest failure is I got conned by a fake datuk lah. Yeah, it's true. Young people like you guys, right? When you go out and work, you must be very careful as well. You open and you can take risks, right? But think twice before people offer you some investment scheme that is really attractive. Too attractive, you must be more careful. You better ask your parents or your siblings. Unless your parents also kena con, then I don't know. You better ask from people like businessmen or your lecturers or your seniors. So I got conned by a fake dato because he mentioned to me there is a sugar trade in Indonesia. The cash flow got stuck there. Okay, that time I was 24 years old. So I was being influenced by them. They bring me to a lot of good places and visited their bungalow in Kajang. So I thought this must be a legit businessman. But I got some suspect because the photo in the houses are stolen recently. There's no photo of their past. Yeah, there's no photos of their childhood or even the previous marriage. Yeah, so it's the current photos. So after I bank in my money already, after 2-3 months, I can't recover back the money, and I keep calling. Because I thought I can gain the interest of 30% interest per month. Anything more than 10% interest per month, you must be careful. Something not right. So I go to MCA. I go to MCA to report. Then I even call out all the friends that got conned at the same time. They said, no worry lah, Dato very rich one. Dato can return you. Then I said, you sure or not? I drive to their house, the house all empty already. They moved out. So can you imagine, the world outside is very scary, actually. I don't want to scare you, but it really exists. Every day there are people gonna con. So I think that's the biggest failure. Luckily, it didn't affect my business lah. My business still running. But every night, I can't sleep. So the lesson is that you don't go for those shortcut that without any work, but you get a lot of return. That's scary. Right? So luckily, after 1 year, I don't know why lah, maybe the Dato suddenly con others people money, right? Then he returned to me. But I almost forgot already. You understand? It's a Ponzi scheme lah. He got the money from, let's say you, then the money 50,000, right? Then return to me, then I settle already lah. Then I don't report anymore, right? Then the guy who just transferred suffered another year. So it's a musical chair game. Musical chair game. So after this incident, right, I try not to do business with Dato. Yeah, there are just a lot of Dato there wearing the hat of Dato, but they want to take the money from the young people like you guys, because you're all easy to get influence lah. Just bring you to some good restaurant, visit a huge bungalow, yacht, then you think they are rich already. Okay, so this is my biggest failure. One more?
Okay, any more questions? Or any
I think you want to be
thought or
entrepreneur,
comment?
right? Maybe you share a bit what business you want to start, then I can share to you some advice. Or you don't have idea. You don't have idea. You just know you want to start business. So what you need to do now is to go to a lot of conferences, forums, talks like this. It can be free. You don't need to pay much. I can tell you like TEDx Penang, TEDx KL, startup conference in KL, or you can go. So from there you get a lot of the latest trends and what are the needs in the market. Then you get to network a lot of aspiring entrepreneurs. Then you start from there.
Okay, so I think for me a big takeaway, and hopefully for you guys too, is the idea that, as Mr. Jimmy said, leveraging actually is very similar to what we have been studying on expanding your social network. And I think one of the things that you all need to probably work on is you need to put yourself out there. If you are hesitant, then not speak out, all that, then unfortunately you won't get noticed much. Right, so when you have opportunity to attend, opportunity to be MC, I think these are platforms for you to expand your network and therefore expand the potential of leveraging other people. Because we are all limited, we are only one person. Definitely other people, they know more, they have more stuff that we don't have. And if we are able to connect, then you are able to make use of other people's knowledge, other people's experience.
Correct.
Right, so from the start thinking of how to expand your network, be it for business, be it for social, be it for career. Everyone will benefit from having a bigger network. Okay, so for all those who are here, hopefully Mr. Jimmy can consider you as potentially he can be part of your network by connecting with his organization. Okay, so if there's no question, I'll pass it back to the MC.
Maybe I just give a conclusion to wrap it up. Okay, so this 1.5 hour talk, I hope I didn't waste your time. So those who stay until now, at least you have some idea what it's gonna be after you graduate, or you can plan before you graduate. You can start to expose yourself to a lot of conferences and talks, start to know what you want to do. But when I said you start to explore, you need to very focus. You don't go after 10 businesses, then you do at the same time, that you will fail. Yeah, your lack of experience and network. So really expose yourself first, then be focused, then achieve your goal maybe another 2 or 3 years time, right? Thank you for your time, and I hope that one day I can see some of you listening to my talk is a great entrepreneur as well. Okay, thank you.
There are no further questions.
On behalf of everyone, I want to extend our heartfelt thanks to Mr. Jimmy for sharing his knowledge and experience with us today. It's always inspiring to hear from leaders who are passionate and making a positive impact on society. And also, I would like to thank Dr. Wong Teck On for organizing this wonderful opportunity for all of us. Thank you.
And last but not least, thank you to all the participants who made this event possible. And thank you for staying until the end. I hope you managed to get a lot of knowledge from this event. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Thank you to the MCs for stepping up. Can we have a quick group photo?
Yeah.